Hello and welcome to Little Sue, and welcome to day number 11 of my Christmas in July. So this is, I have gone back to my big 12 by 12 paper pad. As you can see, I am still making my way through it. Now I do have a couple of bits of paper left, not very many though. I do have scraps of one of them, which I'm about to show you in a minute. So my lovely husband bought me a new die cutting machine. Now, I have been without a big die cutting machine for over a year. I think it's probably closer to a year and a half now that I broke my A4 die cutting machine. So I have not been able to use about half my dies because they don't go through the small die cutting machine. I got the Cuttlebug, thinking it was bigger than what it actually is. I got the Cuttlebug on eBay, and it wasn't just the Cuttlebug. She had like a huge, massive array of dies that went with the Cuttlebug. I think I got it for about £30 in the auction. So it was a Cuttlebug with about 20 or plus dies and embossing folders that came with the Cuttlebug, and I couldn't pass up on that. So that's what I've been working with. But it's only recently that I have actually broke one of the Cuttlebug's main plate. So the A plate, you get one A plate, two B plates, and the one for embossing. But I have broke the A plate, the base plate. So it's like just majorly cracked. So whenever I put a dice through, it's not cutting half of it. Or at one point the board had snapped from the corner inwards, and a part of it was sticking up, so it wouldn't actually go through the die cutting machine at all until I actually pushed the bit back down again to make it flush. Yeah, I've gone and got my, so this is what my plate looks like now. So these two bits here, this keeps popping up like that, and it doesn't go through my die cutting machine when it's stuck up like that, so I have to keep pushing it back down again. And it's actually getting worse. So it is, like there's the extensions off the main crack now as well. And it's cracking up here too. So yes, that's not very good. So my lovely husband bought me the Gemini, and I was so excited. I played with it last night. And now I've had this die for a year and a half. I got it right as I broke my original A4. And I got this die off the lovely Colette, who's Country Creations here on YouTube, but she's also Country Creational Swaps on Facebook. And it was on her Facebook group. She was getting rid of a couple of her dies. Normally she does a destash, and most of the time she does it so that it's just pay postage. And I asked for this bag because I love bag dies. I love the different shapes that you get of bag dies. So I got this, and I have been really excited that I played with it last night and made up one of the bags. So I used this paper, and I have made, now I've left it flat, but basically when I comes to Christmas and I come to use it, I will glue it together properly. But this is the bag die, all made up, and I absolutely love it. I mean, love perfect handles. I love the fact that it cuts the score lines into the bag for you as well, so I didn't have to try and work out the score lines for any of this. And I love the size of it as well. It's quite a good base. if I just get my ruler. So we've got, so it's just short of 2 3/4 by 4 3/4. So that's quite a good size base that you're getting on this bag, which I quite like as well. It's enough to put like a box of Lindo chocolates in it. Perfect size for that. So I'm thinking about making some more of these. I do have a couple more papers in here that I do have pairs of. So what I'm thinking of doing is cutting these into more of the gift bags. So I've got that pair. We've got 2 of this one, which I really like that. And then there was 2 of this one as well. So I really like the fact that, what is it? These 2 have very Christmassy patterns on them. So I'm thinking these would be the outsides of the bags. Whereas I'd have that as the inside of the bag and that one is the outside of the bag. So that would be the 3 bags. And then all I'm left with, I think all I'm left with is 1, 2, 3. So these 3 bits of paper, that's the other side of them. And I could maybe turn these into the tea light boxes because they're all singles, I don't have a pair to them, so these would be perfect for the tea light boxes that I made up. And then that'll be that paper pad completely smashed, which should be perfect. So that is my project for the 11th, was playing around with my new die cutting machine and making up this big box. Now this wasn't planned at all. This was not what I originally had planned for the 11th, but it's what I'm doing for the 11th now. So please give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. You never know, day number 11 could be the lucky winner. And I will see you all again tomorrow for day 12. And I hope you are having fun. I will see you all again very, very soon for my next Christmas in July. Bye for now.